very warm welcome to yet another episode of Heads Held High. Today we have with us St. Teresa's Higher Secondary School, Candolim. Two dynamic leaders, I can tell, and it's going to be an interesting conversation. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you
welcome
very
to CCR TV. Why don't you go ahead and say hi, hello, and introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi guys, I am Jaden Pereira, the General Secretary of St. Teresa's High Secondary School, Candolim. Alright, I like playing sports, I like e-commerce, I like watching anime. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Samruddhi Velekar. I am the Assistant General Secretary of St. Teresa High Secondary School, Candolim. I like reading books, I like sports, I like learning new stuff and new things. Yeah, and that's it.
That's nice, very interesting. Sports is something common between the two of you that I can see, which is great. So how does it feel to be leaders in your school?
There's a sense of pride, obviously. Feels great. Pressure, a lot of pressure is there.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, all in all, it's a good experience.
It's a great experience,
Yes.
I'm sure. What about you?
For me, I was very proud when I became the Assistant General Secretary. I was sometimes, when there are some programs in the school, I get a lot under pressure, you know. And, you know, there are sense of responsibilities which I have to undertake.
Yeah, I think the sense of responsibility comes with the amount of joy that you feel,
Yes.
which I don't think everybody else gets to see. I think everybody else sees, oh, he's the head boy, and you know, that's great, but you're like, you have to answer to a lot of people, Talking about leadership, I asked this a fair amount, and I'll ask this again. Who are the leaders that inspire you?
Inspire me, for me it would be my dad. My dad, you know, I just like the way he carries himself. I've observed him in his work, for functions, for parties, the way he speaks, the way he captivates the people, the way he, you know, gets their attention. It's amazing.
Yeah, so dad is
Yes.
that is it.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
For me, it's the headmaster of our school.
Wow, okay. And why? If I may
Why?
ask.
Like the way he talks, the way he commands everyone, it's, you know. it's
He
like,
has
okay.
a sense of...
Yeah. Even if you look at him, you'll feel that, yeah, you have to listen to him.
Yes, there's a sense of command. I think both of you are talking about this presence,
Yes.
personality. And do you think that is one of the major things that people see about leaders today?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, can we agree on that? A very new thing that has come up. We've done 20 plus episodes, and I think this is the first time we're talking about it. It is very important, the respect you command, the presence. There's a saying in English, fine feathers make fine birds. It means how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, how you look at the people and how you speak with people is equivalent to who you are as a person. Personality is extremely important, and I think comes close second, or if not equally, how we speak, communicating.
Yes.
I think it almost comes head on. All right. What are the challenges as a young leader? What are the, not in school per se, but just as a leader, what do you think are the challenges to be a leader?
I would say controlling a large group of people, you know, coordinating, organizing. So we recently had a function, Teachers' Day celebration.
Yes, Teachers' Day.
It was first time I was organizing it. It was huge success, but a lot of stress throughout the weeks.
I am sure you had sleepless nights. What about you? Coordination is what he said about coordination, conducting people, large groups of people.
For me, it's like you have to have a strong mindset to control many students. You have to understand what the students tell, you know.
Yeah, active listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
So the challenge is, as both of you say, conducting a large group of people. And I think over the years you learn how to do that. You'll find nicks and tips and tricks to kind of put that cat in the bag. What are the things that you learn as a leader. I would like to emphasize this. Among 100, 200 people in the school, right? The two of you are leaders. You're general secretary, assistant general secretary. And you have this position, right? There is a certain view that you have, a certain perspective that you have that teaches you certain things that other people don't get to see. What is it? What's the benefit of being in your position?
You get to observe a large group, see how they function, each individual, their mannerisms, how they move, how they talk, It gives you a lot of insight on a person, and that gives you a lot of knowledge, information.
Yes, if you're observant, you learn a
Yes.
lot. There's a lot of learning. What about you?
For me, it's about responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm the assistant general secretary, so I have to be responsible. I have to make sure that I put set an example to others.
Yes.
So that's what it is for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
motion that's happening right now. Great. Now that we come to the school and the high secondary and everything that you're learning over there, what's special about St. Teresa's?
St. Teresa's. So, before coming to the 11th standard high secondary, I was not the type of person who would go and speak to people. I was
Wow,
was
really?
very
And
silent.
No.
I hated going on stage giving speeches. That was one of my biggest fears.
I cannot tell any of that right now. Okay.
I've joined the 11th standard, and my first post was class represent. Okay.
Okay.
And from there, the teachers helped me a lot, boost my confidence, And now I'm here, general secretary, giving speeches, and yes. on
I
time.
wouldn't be able to tell. I really wouldn't be able to tell that you were in any ways shy or did not speak publicly. Big thumbs up to the teachers at St. Teresa's. I mean, if you grooming well, I must say, you're grooming very well. Yes.
Same teachers. If you talk to them, you don't feel they are teachers, they are your friends.
Yes, I think, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of motivation
Yeah.
and a lot of, yes, I think that's what we need, right? It's like a home away from home for the 2 years
Yes.
that you're living over there. That's nice. Shout out to St. Teresa's. You're really grooming your students well, and we can see that. What are the things that you had to prepare within yourself to take on this leadership position? Things that you knew that you had to kind of bring out and skill yourself with?
I would say socializing with all the people, all the students, okay, talking to more people, just little confidence slowly here and there. Yeah, and
Do you have any tips and tricks for socializing? I could use some.
I would say, go up to people and talk to them. Hi, hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one by one, say one new person per day.
Wow, that's a lot for. Yeah, it's a little scary. It's like just a
very
little
scary.
scary. It's a little
It's very
scary.
scary.
Okay.
For
What
me,
about you?
it's discipline, responsibility, understanding the point of view of the students.
Wow. Okay, that's all three very
Yeah.
heavy ones. Responsibility, you have to become more responsible. You have to understand other people's perspectives. I think it's one of the most difficult things to do. And the third one you said was?
Responsibility or discipline.
Discipline, yes. Self-discipline or disciplining others?
First of-
Self-discipline.
Yes.
I tell you, these are the big guns. Like, that's the big three. Where from here on, if you were given a leadership position after you finish your 12th standard, would you take it?
Yes, of course, I would take it.
Would you take it?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Now I've gained experience. I've understood how a leader is supposed to function, what are their duties, what are they supposed to do. So yeah, I think I'm prepared for leadership
Position
yeah.
in the future. That's
Yes.
nice.
I would like to take the challenge of becoming the leader of something.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's very challenging. That's
Yes,
very true.
quite
It's a
challenging.
massive challenge that comes in together. What is it? I'm sure friends, you guys are now in 11th and 12th. We have a lot of viewers, and a lot of our schools that we've done has been 9th and 10th, right? There's a big difference between who you were in the 10th standard and 9th standard and who you are in your 11th and 12th. What are the things you would tell or suggest or advise younger students to do to be good leaders? If they have to take a leadership position, what advice would you give them? What should they do?
I would tell them basically to, focus on yourself. Okay, first develop yourself, then develop others. First you need to look at yourself, build yourself, and then you can look at others.
And build yourself how? I'm just trying to make it very clear. Build yourself how?
Discipline. You need to be disciplined. You need to have good manners. Good manners very important. And basically that field.
Yeah, soft skills.
Yes.
And so when we say soft skills, and I understand where he's going with it, you need to work on who you are first. You need to work on your soft skills, how you talk to people, your politeness, your mannerisms, apologize first, say thank you, be the first one to go ahead and say hi. Very important. Work on yourself first.
To set an example to others, not only like having manners and all, but also in study wise. If you
Yes.
have good percentage, like good marks, then students will be like, yeah, this is how a leader should be.
Yes, you have to show them that you're made of more than just the outside, then the inside matters, which is education. So important. Good grades, guys. If you want to be a leader, you have to balance getting good grades and being active in the co-curricular. Like it has to be it has to be a very equal balance, more or less. That's nice. That's good advice, and I'm sure if they're listening and they work on that, if you're in the 8th standard or 7th standard or even 9th standard and you say, okay, I'm going to work on this, I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to work on my studies while I work on my personality, you could put your hat in the ring to become a leader. Let's get to know the two of you now. I'm very intrigued. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Knowing that my future, my destiny is in my hands and I can control what I'm going to do. That makes me really happy.
I like that. That is just so well put. That is so well put. I am amazed. Okay, we're gonna ask him to repeat it. Can you repeat that one more time slowly so everybody's listening again?
Just knowing that my future and my destiny is in my hands and I can control it, that really makes me happy.
Thank you. Thank you for repeating it for us. We will remember that. Our destiny is in our hands. What makes you truly happy?
Me having a very good conversation with my parents, my family.
Wow, that's nice. I think having deep conversations really makes one happy. That's nice. True. What makes you sad? or what makes you unhappy? Let's not just say sad, because I know a lot of the youth in today's day and age, there are high highs, the up is high and the lows are low, and nobody's talking about what we can do or what we should do when we have those lows. So if one friend can tell the other, or a parent can tell a child, we'll try and reach out whichever way we can. So what makes you sad?
When people argue, people fight, it affects people close to you especially.
Yes, like friends, like close friends. If you're having, like if there's a relationship breakdown, as we say, when close friendships, when it could be any relationship, it could be you and your sibling, and when there is this little discord, it really does make one sad. What about you?
For me, when people don't listen to my point of view.
Which is most of the time. When they're not seeing your perspective, it makes you sad. And what do you do when you feel? What do you do in general, not just in this situation, when you feel down, low, under? What do you do? What do you do? What should one do? What do you do, firstly?
When I, get sad or like don't feel something,
Yeah.
my thing is I like eating.
It's good. Yeah, having a happy meal.
Exactly.
The right word for happy meal. Having a happy meal is nice. Okay.
For me, taking advice from my best friend.
Talking to a friend.
Yes.
Some people say listening to music. Some people say doing art or doing something crafty. Some people say aggressively playing sport. Playing like sport, but playing aggressively, like when people get together and say, let's play a very competitive match of basketball or a competitive, it gets all of that energy out from your system. So these are the things that help. And yeah, if you're here, you're watching, and you're on that down, low, under, go ahead. Listen to some good songs. Listen to sad songs. Cry a little bit. That's okay too. Eat something nice. Make yourself a happy meal. Make yourself some nice 2-minute noodles and anything. Give yourself a win. Go ahead, talk to a friend. I think there's nothing better than sharing your problems and finding solutions with a friend. It's just beautiful. If you had a chance to have a meal with 3 people, any people, living, imaginary, fictional, dead, if they were alive and now they're dead, who would these 3 people be?
I think it would be interesting to speak with Elon Musk.
Yes, I've had a lot of
Musk.
Elon Musk people. Yes.
Fictional, if you say fictional, there's this character, Commander Erwin. He's from anime. He's one very great leader.
All right.
Another one, say Genghis Khan, another great leader.
Genghis Khan, yes. I understand. Sometimes we have these questions that we ask them. What was your point of view? What were you thinking, and how did this work out? These good conversations to have with people. I like very, very different 3 people, but in different areas moving in. Okay, what about you?
Me will be the Prime Minister of India.
All right, yes.
Not the finance. Foreign Minister.
Okay.
And you.
And me.
Yeah, you're a very interesting person.
Let's have dinner. We're going for a dinner. But yes, I think we need to go to Delhi and then just have a dinner. I think it's time. But yes, we're going out for a dinner. You're invited. But no, jokes aside, yes, go ahead, have interesting conversations. I think it's good to have, it's good to go ahead and ask questions. It's good to go ahead and have questions in our mind that we will ask Genghis Khan, the finance minister of India, the how, the where, the why, and that's how kind of we grow. It's been an interesting conversation so far, and we truly believe that leaders need all the support and help over the years, so go ahead, and we'd request you to give a shout out to people that have helped you be a leader, and helped you thrive in life.
I'd like to shout out to my teachers in school, the principal, Miss Rita, Miss Alicia, Miss Roselle, Miss Janina, who have all helped me become the person who I am today. My parents, my father, my mother, who played a very important role in my life, and my friends who have supported me whenever I needed support. Thank you.
Okay. Shout out to my parents, teachers, principal, friends, and relatives, my aunts.
Your aunts? That's very cute. I think aunts have a very special place. They have this, especially for girls, aunts have a extremely special spot in our lives. They're like fairy godmothers. We've been given fairy godmothers. It takes a village to grow. What are the things that you are going to do? You're going to probably leave the institution next year.
Yes.
And you're going to move on to better things. You're going to go to your 12th standard. But there'll be another 11th standard coming in behind you. What are the things that one can do, you can do, or you will do, or others can do to encourage people to become leaders? What are the steps that you are taking to encourage another generation of people to become leaders? Or what are the things one can do to encourage other people to become leaders?
You can show them how, first how a leader functions, how it works, what are the benefits,
Yes.
how it will help you in your future, how being a leader is very beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah,
listen
you
to
see,
that.
you talk to them and you tell them how
Yeah.
it's going to go. What about you? What can you do to encourage other people to be leaders?
I will have a talk with them, tell them what are the benefits, of course.
Yes.
Tell them that you are good to be a leader. You have
Yes.
that personality, you have that everything.
Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
important, right? We
Yes.
need to hear someone tell us that they have faith in us. They can, you can do it. That's what you're gonna do. That's what
Yes.
you're gonna do. When was the first time? Now that we're on that topic, when was the first time you knew that you could be a leader?
When I became the class representative
The CR, I
of
think in 11th standard.
that was when I first realized I have these qualities. I can do this. I can become a leader. That's
Leadership, when you're given responsibility, I
Exactly.
think leadership comes out. When did you know that you
When
had?
I
Yeah.
became the captain of my team, the cricket team.
Oh wow, you
Yes.
play cricket. Oh, you
Yes.
have a cricket team and you play. Nice, I like that. So when you became the captain of the cricket
Yes.
team, you kind of, that's true. The key to building a leader is to giving responsibility. The moment you give responsibility to someone and say you are in charge of that, and if they have it in them and if they work on it, a leader comes out. They take charge, they unite people, they say let's get this done, let's get the resources. So that's the trick to get a leader out. Thank you so much for this conversation. I've learned so much about you, about your amazing high secondary school. I like that I have to really commend you. If when you were shy and they gave you responsibility and made you this person, and when they go ahead and say you can do it and you have a captain of the girls cricket team, I like that. It builds together, and it tells all of us who are watching that your school grooms very, very strong young adults. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Thank
inviting
you.
us.
And we'll hope to see you on the other side, probably in different positions across here in the world. Thank you. Thank you everybody for watching in. This was an interesting conversation. Please work on yourself. Give time to work on yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself. And most importantly, tell someone that they're good enough. Tell someone that they have good qualities and they can be a leader, just like the teachers at St. Theresa's tell their students, and bring out the best in them. Thank you, and have a lovely day ahead.